YouTube, welcome to Upside DIY. So I've been sorting out a lot of my minerals and stuff. I'm finding out that some of these are a lot softer, or some, the surfaces of some of them are soft. So let me go ahead and turn on my sorting light. So I turn this light on, and some of these pieces start to kind of become a little too small or something, or it's just like, you want to get one layer out of the way. Having another bin and things kind of helps. But so I'm slowly like shoveling through these and then pulling up the pile and then picking out whichever ones I can. And I've been sorting out quite a few different types of rocks. There are white rocks, which I have in a larger bucket. So this is pretty much my aquarium slash aquascaping, gardening, and now rock collecting. But inside this bucket right here is some it's just most of my white ones and things, and I still could pick out some tannish color ones and things like that. This one looks really darker on camera and things. Using a camera sometimes can help you spot out some other things that you might not be able to see as clear, but it's just shadows. But it's mostly the white ones, and then I just have like other sizes and things that I'm sorting out. But with all the gravel, I've got pretty much half a bucket right there. I've got other buckets and stuff and going out graveling and rock hounding or whatnot, you just have to find a creek and things. Find out, look for a patch of pebbles or whatnot. Who knows? But you start to get pretty much enough, and then after you get enough sorted out and stuff, you could go to the store and buy and see if they have the same type of gravel and things like that. But doing all this sorting out, I have another light which helps me kind of look for the more clearer ones and things, and I have a decent collection of some nicer ones that I found just inside some regular on camera it looks pretty good, but you never know. So I use this light, and it kind of helps me look for go back through and look for different rocks. Like these two don't really go there, and I kind of have a scrap pile of stuff, and then and then I have a limestone, and I have some nicer river rock, and all those colors and things really looks good on camera and things like that. But some of these rocks are pretty much clearer and things, so I could add that to pretty much my finalized jar and things. It looks good on camera. Maybe the type of lens I selected and things. So I just keep putting more rocks on here and stuff, and initially picking them out, I guess I got lazy, or was impatient and put some bad rocks with the real good ones. But that's how that goes. So then after I get the good rocks and things, the ones that are more workable, because they're kind of rough right now. But what I do is I actually started to try to make a polish and things, and I cover these back up because I don't want too much dust. So this is the main reason why I want to make this video. Is I made a polish. This is just old cement that I'm breaking down, but you really want I didn't want to use new cement and have it have you just want a fine powder. And even this metal tray right here, it's really good for DIY stuff. It's good for sanding stuff down. Put a sheet of sandpaper in there. You can sand some stuff down in there. And I have a few more right here, but really cheap and affordable to collect these. And also what you want to try to do is get like a tumbler, a rock tumbler. It helps polish the rocks and things. So I got pretty much a sample rock that I've been trying to polish. I'm getting the Ruff out of there. So I've got a flashlight and things, and I could kind of lay the flashlight on there and kind of see or lay into the flashlight. The thing is, this one has 3 cracks in it. You can't really see them that good, but it got twice as polished and things using just a simple at-home situation, but there are like 3 cracks right down the middle that it's really not a real important rock, but it's really nice to find some that might look pretty crystally and things, because these things get flushed out of like deep caves and all types of stuff through floods and rivers. And so this is pretty much a process of trying to find a way to wipe out the rough. Is having you can use a tumbler. A tumbler costs like $120. There's fastening machines that come after having a polished rock. Is you still have to polish and grind rocks and things. The thing about what I'm doing is I'm making like a mortar system to make the fine powder and things. They do sell more professional stuff on the market between $20 to $40 and things. There are diamond paste and things like that, but all it is just a fine, you know, harder material. But what you want to do is actually have like sand or stuff pretty much you know, watered, because it's going to get dusty and things. And you know, it's a lot safer to have it a little bit more watery with, while working with gems and minerals. And what you want to try to do is actually have some denim jeans. I have a hand-me-down kind of sweatshirt and things that I use on my lap to pad in, and inside a large coffee can, I put some stuff there to help cushion, and then a medium-sized can and things. And these are actually rocks. You know, I was thinking they were cement chunks, but they didn't break down and things. And the rocks are helping me make a finer powder. And this tray, you know, is just to spread out some of the stuff, put some water in there and stuff, get out larger pebbles or whatnot. And the thing is, you know, I've got this nice wooden stool and things that I use as a kind of like a desk, but you know, it's also a good work area for some stuff. I could lay that there, and you know, I could work on just polishing some stones. And how you polish some stones is you can use a tumbler, or you can use pretty much a pair of old jeans and things. And what you want to try to do is put some dust and sand on there, and then that's going to provide some grinding material and things. And then so it's basically straightforward, and then you just basically rub the rough. So this is a good first step to polishing pretty much you know, a decent sized stone. And you can also fold up the piece and rub it in there and stuff if it starts getting dusty. This also breaks down a lot of the sand, and it starts to become dust and stuff, which is actually like a 2,000 to 8,000 grit sanding surface and stuff. So this kind of helps create a polished gem. So I just really wanted to make a video like this, and then what you want to try to do after this is, with all this polish and sand and stuff, you can put it inside like a metal canteen and things. I gotta unscrew this, and you know, I've got to put 5-to-1 ratio or whatnot. I might have, you know, this tray to help collect a lot of the dust, and then put a lot of the dust inside of this, and then I can start shaking up some gem rocks. You know, it takes probably it just depends, you know, the volume of the container and how many rocks and things. It takes, you know, as you know, as long as you have everything set up and things, you know, I don't know, the tumblers, it takes around an hour or two of shaking and things, and then you'll get a really nice polish. And then after the really nice polish and things, the rock starts to look a lot cleaner. You could put oil and things on it to always keep it shiny. And the part about making the gems, it's gonna take more tools. It may take power tools. It may take grinding wheels and, you know, grinding bits and things. These things actually, you know, aren't, but they kind of look like this in the gem polishing stuff. But then they also have other machines, buffer wheels and things. So I'm not all the way there yet. If I were to have that kind, you know, it may cost around $1,000 for a pretty good, you know, polishing setup. But then you need to have metals and wires and just, you know, pretty much a lot of experience. All of this right here is just a DIY craft. You can learn this stuff in 1 week or 2 weeks, but there's really major stuff. Like right here, I've been grinding this stone, and I didn't really get a good finish off of it and stuff, just because the grinding wheel is probably a lot more is a larger grit than what I was usually than what I'm doing right here. So using this type of method right here is actually getting a finer grit. It's just the material that I'm using is used concrete and things like that I broke down. So you know, I've been smashing pretty much my own dust. So there's a lot of it in here. So you know, it may be enough to start off a tumbler. So that's most of my video. Like these rocks right here, I can actually just put on this tray and things, just, you know, just for, and then I would take a lot of this stuff out. If I had like a screwdriver or a scraper and things. So I got a chisel kind of that fell apart, but a tip of a chisel, it can break down a lot of this stuff. And then I put this into the tumbler and then start tumbling some rocks and things with my spare time. So I'm doing a lot of other DIY videos. I'm going to do some gardening videos, but I needed to get this one out of the way, just because you know, I'm just pretty much trying to keep things updated and growing or you know, just uploaded to my channel as I go. And I don't want to randomly make videos you know, all the time with, you know, all the ideas that I'm doing. I'm actually going to try to make a video that shows some of the you know, the overall products of ideas, simple ideas. And mineral collecting is a really good idea for a side hustle and things. You know, and there's a lot of videos that are really helpful on YouTube, and that's pretty much how it is for now. And then, you know, you guys saw my other tools. I have a scale, and then I have like some picks and a magnifying glass. Oh, the scale's on this side. The calculator, and you know, just getting the numbers. You know, gems are actually weighed out by carats, cuts, color, and clarity. No cracks and stuff. And yeah, the process just goes over again for every stone and things. But you know, some of these stones are harder and some are softer. Even like stuff that looks like sandstone, it can be kind of hard. You never know. You know, and how and you know, there's other tools, and this could be a dop stick. This is an even sanding surface, things like that. You know, just kind of keep you busy and stuff. And there are just nice rocks that, you know, can go into a collection, and then you can have a lot more of these. And then, you know, getting the right tools. This almost looks like you know. So yeah, sometimes these can go you know, for a really nice cut and worked on piece. you know, it could look really nice and be you know, be used as you know, something nice later on, which I don't know. That's why it takes 10, you know, it takes a long time to figure this stuff out. But if you can, it looks great. But just getting the rough stuff is a decent thing. You know, that might take 10 years of your life to really get one, you know, to get something right. But you know, you gotta work on it every day. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a good day.